community and support is free is, man. Okay. I think this is one of the hardest things for people to really get. And I hope I explain it correctly, because
I think you will.
This to me is, I really love this. This is the one thing I really, really love. I think it is a man. Let me start off by saying this, because this just thoughts in my head. I was always raised, and I always grew up thinking that a lot of women didn't get along. That we are like crabs in a barrel, like for real.
Some of us can be,
but I do think that once we understand and realize that we all can grow and we all can win without taking from another, like equally in our own lanes.
Say it again.
Then that's when people understand how that community works with support is free. You support me, I support you, and I don't mean support as in, buying everything from me or vice versa. I mean pushing you out to people is going to be interested in that product and that thing,
or only that, interacting with just me or one particular person.
Yeah, I think that's so wild, and it can be such an amazing thing.
And it is. Yeah. The thing is, it is, but I think a lot of people get tied up in their own selfish mentality. Speaking of which, when we say support is free, it's more than just what it sounds like. And like you said, it's more of, making sure that we all are helping each other grow and not just looking out just for ourselves.
Yeah, I think, people miss they skip the support part, and
they only
hear the free part.
They skip it. They hear the free part.
The free part is it's the last thing in the sentence, so that's the only part they hear.
I only hear that.
I just feel like an example is better. If I know somebody who really enjoys a certain style or particular form of wear, then I would want to push them to that person. If one of the girls in a group was a real estate agent, and I know somebody is trying to buy a house, I would push them towards that person. A cook,
much like that.
A cook. I know somebody that do seasonings. Boom, let them connect with each other. I don't always have to connect with every single person before connecting them with somebody else. It's just about just pushing each other
outside of that small box or circle. Oh Lord, I think people really love to try to put somebody else in just one box, as if they don't really pay attention to what somebody else is doing or their talents, in order to try to say, okay, well, I see that this person is venturing off in something else. Let me see, maybe I see somebody else over here. Let me, like you said, bring them together. I don't necessarily have to be there always, but connecting the two is the key.
Connecting the two is definitely the key.
Okay.
It's always the key. Yeah. Because you're going to run across people. I might be somewhere and specifically there. Let's say I go to an event or just out and about, and I'm around a bunch of people, and my idea in my head at first is to push my coloring books.
Yes.
If I'm there and that's what my mentality is and that's what I'm doing, cool. But if I come across somebody who wants a knitted hat or wants to put on a performance, if I know a DJ, if I know a dancer, if I know somebody that can provide merch, that would be my thing to push. I wouldn't continue to try to push my coloring books.
That's true. See? And that's the power of networking, because I think a lot of people fail at the networking side. They just think of just themselves putting just their things out there and not thinking of, okay, well, let me just bring this other person with. Not really bring it. So I don't want to say bring the person with you. It's more of pushing each other and venturing off into success.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you got a community and everybody's doing something different and everybody's bringing something different to the table, then you have moments where you all are going to be in the same room doing something. Right now, the way Support is Free is set up, we could throw an event or a party and we have all the different areas to provide all of the different things that we need. We have somebody that can cook. We have somebody that can provide merch. We have somebody that can provide entertainment. Definitely. We have somebody that can provide, drinks if you drink, We just, there's somebody that could make that event great without having to even outsource any other entertainment. That's what the community is, because now we all can come together and be great.